What up, Metazoo Maniacs and Cryptic Campers? Today is October 21st, 2025. So that means we're 10 days away from Halloween. And where are those booster packs? Well, they're expecting Metazoo blisters, so probably the booster packs, to hit big box this holiday shopping season. More concrete info ASAP. Literally worked on it today. And he answered the question of KBDX Tokyo. Can't wait for Metazoo to hit big box stores. And yeah, you're saying the blisters are going to be too sexy. As to nobody's surprise, there will be no booster packs before Halloween. Maybe they'll be out for Christmas. Maybe they'll be good stocking stuffers. Anyways, let's get to the eBay sales of the week. Okay, so we got to start with the first edition booster box. Sold up in Canada at Slab Sharks for $85.95, $120.50 Canadian. And that was on October 16th. Then we had another one sold in the US on October 19th for $105 in auction. Also up in Canada, we had this is a nice price. It's a box of Nightfall for only $29.35 American. Holy moly. And then we got Chromie Cryptic Carnival just sneaking around 2 years later, just lingering around, selling for more than Nightfall. That's crazy. $32 in auction. So we had another one for $36 in auction. And then holy moly, 8 Chromie Cryptic Carnival booster boxes for $319.88 in auction. And as I'm looking at these next 3 listings, all I can do is shake my head. Like, I don't know what's going on here. This is absolute. Like, are these real sales? Did the person, like, whoever bought these, I hope they make a YouTube video. Maybe it's Catching Cryptids that bought these, but Kickstarter booster box for $275. That is without a doubt. If that is a legit sale, that is without a doubt by far the cheapest. Like, that's insanity. At one point in time, even early last year in 2024, it was impressive if you get a first edition box for this price. Never mind a Kickstarter for $275, October 15th. I mean, if the white flag isn't up already, it's got to be pretty close. That is absolutely bonkers. And it's not the only sale where there's a Kickstarter booster box selling for cheap. There's another one that sold for $381.69. And then we had a lot of two Kickstarter booster boxes, Metazoo, for $881 in auction. That is absolutely, I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, let's get to the new Metazoo. I mean, not doing too much better. This is crazy. Base set, sealed case. Might be a poncho box in there. Probably not. $565 in auction. And then we had a single booster box of base set sell for $46 in auction. And if you're looking for more cheap boxes, I mean, maybe this is too expensive. I mean, we just seen what a case sold for. We've seen an individual box sell for under $50. Footballer Pete, though, if you want this promo card included, $64.88. They have a lot available. They've only sold 19. There's a lot more available than that. So enough of base set just completely tanking. Let's get to Torrential Tides. So we got Torrential Tides. You could buy for $59.99. Quite a few available with the Yasui group. Last week I couldn't say it, but I was prepared. The Yasui group, not Yasaway or whatever I was trying to say. Or you can go to TCG Hub and Hobbies. Torrential Tides booster box, $50 each. If you buy 4 or more, you get them for $47.50 each. So when you saw it $60 or $59.99 and you're like, "Ooh, that's a good deal," well, that's way overpaying compared to this seller. And they only have 8 more available. But then we've seen last week, Catching Cryptids bought a case for, I think it was $465 total or something. It was like $38 a box. So even then, this is still expensive compared to that. Oh, and speaking of $38, we had an individual Torrential Tides booster box sell for $38 in auction. And then on Friday, October 17th, we had a Jet Yates alternate art box sell for $1,520. Best offer accepted. And of course, we got to look at Secret Shadows. I mean, this listing, are they cheating? They're adding a bonus Manananggal 2-star card and a pack of Torrential Tides. So they still got the same deal as last week. They've only sold 2 since the last time I made this video, and they're selling them for as low as $81.89 if you buy 4 or more. So if they only sold 2, maybe they're selling them for about $89.99 or maybe $87.29. Oh, and Footballer Pete's got 5 UFO booster boxes for $30 right now, or 5 Seance booster boxes for $33.99. I'd rather have the UFO booster boxes. Seance, you just can't trust it, man. You could buy 20 of these boxes and be lucky if you hit anything you care about. It's going to be a lot of hot garbage. But you could get some clumping magic. Well, here's a card that didn't last too long. Oni. Pretty cool artwork, but only $2.25 in auction. Now, here's the scary thing about Secret Shadows. Now, they're showing a lot of spoilers. There's some nice artwork, this and that. But let's not forget, like, 3 months ago right now, 3 months ago or less, when we seen the Cumberland Dragon altered art artwork, like this one right here, you know, this was probably one of the top cards to chase when we were speculating and being like, what's the nicest cards to pull for the 3 stars? We're not even at Halloween yet, and this card's selling for $13. And this is in auction. This wasn't some crazy buy it now where someone listed it too low. I mean, this is in auction. No one wanted to pay more than $13 for Cumberland Dragon. Bunnyman. So this card's serialized out of 99. Now, if they had cards in the new Metazoo serialized out of 99, people might give into a little FOMO. But look at this. It's Metazoo Topps Chrome, serialized out of 99. Bunnyman. Really nice artwork. Only $11.95. So I don't know if this is going to be any basis for what's going on with Secret Shadows, but if Bunnyman, serialized out of 50, gold refractor from Metazoo Topps Chrome, is only selling for $38.69, and it's from 3 years ago, what chance does Secret Shadows have? You know what I mean? I mean, here's another perfect example. No matter how nice artwork that they spoil in Spooky Shadows, say, Secret Shadows is going to be, right? I'm not trying to be a downer, but just look at the market. There's no demand. Cumberland Dragon, hidden rare. We know hidden rares are pretty hard to pull in Torrential Tides. Maybe one a case, if that. There's been a lot of cases we've seen that didn't even have one. Cumberland Dragon, pretty nice artwork. Only $100. Well, $101. Holy moly, is this Ace Alpha's listing? Look at this. Well, we got 190 apprentice medals sold straight from Quote. $400. Buy it now. Oh man, remember when this headless Bigfoot promo came out on Quote with the caster stamp on it? Yeah, they're selling for, like, right now. You could buy some for $9.99 or best offer accepted. I think I bought one for, like, I think it was like $46 or $63, something like that. But we didn't know, right? We didn't know how rare these were, how many Quote had. You know what I mean? Even during Quote, we're giving into the FOMO, and now you could. Well, they're not even selling for $9.99 or best offer accepted. They're just sitting right here. How many? Oh, they got 2 available. And no one's touching them. So I don't know if this is real auction. Sometimes I avoid putting an auction that had only 1 bid into this video because sometimes an auction can end early or best offer accepted was given or whatever. And maybe I'm not seeing all the info. But it's really weird to me for 1 bid. You got the complete art set. So you got the Mothman, Hodag, Piazza Bird, Babe the Blue Ox. All Kickstarter pack arts. So 4 blisters for $189.91. And the reason I find that weird because we just seen the booster boxes selling for what? Just under $300. I think it was $275. Another one for $381, where you get 36 packs in there. But a set of 4 sold for $189.91. But it was only 1 bid, so I just wonder if this was a real sale or not. Oh, we got a reverse hollow uncut sheet from Footballer Pete. These uncut sheets just never end. $405 in auction. Man, people love that Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival. Hey, we got one for Shimshack Collectibles. So we got Snipe, the Alpha promo card, $7.50 in auction. And honestly, I gotta call this a steal of a deal. We got the Alpha promo pack Fire Drake, illustrated by Victor Larson. Now, why is this a steal of a deal? Because it's $10 and it's a PSA 9. There's only 2 Alpha cards out there that have ever graded a PSA 10. And yeah, I mean, these are hard enough to get. I mean, they don't have a very high population. So to get a PSA 9, which is a pretty good grade for these Alpha cards for only $10, why not? And it was illustrated by Victor Larson. I mean, that's the OG as an OG gets. Hey, anyone remember the Reverse Hollow Mothman? Super hard to pull, but only sold for $1.04 in auction. Hey, we got the Quetzalcoatlus 3-star rarity from base set, $9.50 in auction. Hey, we got Dingbell from base set, one of my favorite artworks out of these 3-star rarity cards. But yeah, $1.25 in auction. And to nobody's surprise, Sword of Surtur, only 99 cents in auction. And then we got Trample, $1.25 in auction. Holy moly, even Dragon of Akanto Falls, one of the nicest texturized cards in base set. Well, my favorite one. Man, it's on the same level as Trample. Only $1.25 for Dragon of Akanto Falls alternate art card. That is absolutely wild. And then we have Colossal Koi alternate art, sold for $11.50 in auction. Anyone remember the buzz around Rainbow Crow when we first seen it, and especially when you seen it as the card? Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, only $9.25 in auction. And oh my goodness, is this card going to the moon or something? Rat King is up to $15 in auction. That is absolutely insane. Here we have 3 boxes of 2nd edition Cryptonation, a box of Chromie Crypto Carnival, and some random UFO release event box that added no value to this auction. $81 in auction for all 5 of these products. Hey, we got a sealed inner case of 2nd edition Cryptonation, so I believe that's 6 booster boxes for $48.88. And then we got a case of UFO for $67.50. Remember all the hype and rage 2 months ago for this card? Well, now you can buy it now for $20, so $19.99. Hey, we got 4 blister packs. The pack art set, $11.61 for the Nightfall. Hey, we got the Chewash Dragon, legendary rare, sold for $18.50 in auction. Holy moly, my favorite Chupacabra, PSA 10, $69 is a buy now. And as usual, we gotta check out that artwork. Absolutely crazy. From 2020. And I gotta point that out every time too. This card's from 2020. $202.50 in auction for Cryptonation uncut in-house hollow foil sheet. Let's zoom in on that. That is absolutely wild. Couple injureds right there. Got Mothman there, Sam Sinclair. I mean, this is beautiful. And who knows how many more of these are just sitting in the warehouse ready to be auctioned off for super cheap. But who knows, maybe this is the last one. Next from Torrential Tides, hidden rare, we have the Loch Ness Monster, sold for only $200, best offer accepted, October 20th. And hey, congratulations to Cryptic Keeper, he pulled this card, finally, his first hidden rare ever. Absolutely crazy for a first hidden rare pulled. He pulled a hidden rare Loveland Frogman. So this one, as a PSA 9, sold in auction, it got 2 bids for $650. That is absolutely crazy. So we're going to come back to this artwork in a moment here. But first, I gotta go over this one more time. I have to see this to believe it. If someone can comment below, if you pick this up, who knows, maybe Catching Cryptid's gonna have a YouTube video showing that he bought this in his mail day videos or whatever, but $275 for a Kickstarter booster box. And another one for $381.69. And another 2 for $881 for 2 Kickstarter booster boxes. Like, no wonder these boxes are sitting here at distribution pricing and no one wants to touch them. I guess it's got this mailbox promo card. I don't know. I mean, we've all said it enough. Metazoo's got to pivot or do something crazy. We see in the beginning of the video that Charlie mentioned the booster packs or blister packs will be out during the holiday season. So yeah, here we'll look at this Loveland Frogman hidden rare. Obviously the best card you can pull out of Torrential Tides. And just have a little discussion. I mean, what do you think? Do you think Metazoo's done? And they just haven't announced it yet, just like when Argos was fire selling all this stuff, and he was saying, oh, no, I'm just building a coffee shop, but he knew it was over, and a lot of people kind of cut onto it, but no one knew for sure, and then a month later, we got the bankruptcy letter, and yeah, it was all over. So what I'm trying to get at here is, does anyone in the comments below think that Metazoo knows it's over, but they do have a lot of product printed and future sets already made? They're just gonna, release them, sell it off, and then call it quits. Where's the binders? Where's all the other products that you would think any TCG would have out by now? I mean, this isn't some Kickstarter TCG. It's not some little indie TCG. This has people that have hundreds and hundreds of years of experience and were responsible for Magic the Gathering and Pokemon making $45 billion or whatever they have on their GQL website. Or maybe this is just the beginning. Maybe this is just a warm-up. Maybe this is just a trial run, these first 3 sets, like go until the end of 2025. And maybe 2026, they're going to release the big guns, and you know what I mean? And people are just going to be like, whoa. So I guess that's the fun in these videos. I mean, we're either going to look back on these videos and be like, yeah, overpaid even when it was pretty cheap. Or you're going to be looking back in these videos in a year and being like, holy crap, massive steal of a deal, beyond steal of a deal. And did Pokemon sent Charlie over to destroy Metazoo? Or like KVDX Tokyo saying, they sent Charlie over because secretly Pokemon's buying Metazoo and developing them, and because they have the same texture pattern or something. So as usual, I've said too much here. Just say whatever you want. I don't even know what my question is anymore. And yeah, comment below and let me know what you think. And we'll see you in the next video.